Welcome to episode 6 Exploring Meghalaya, and today we are headed to the DoubleDecker Living Root Bridge. Guys, to help us with the trek, we are actually taking these like bamboo sticks which are going to help us support while we are climbing up. These are 20 rupees. 20 rupees per stick. I have taken this one. It's colorful and seems quite sturdy. We just reached the starting point of the trek for the double-decker root bridge. This was about, I think, half an hour, 45-minute ka drive from Semika, जो हमारी property है near Cherrapunji. And abhi we are starting to walk. I have heard that the one-way trek takes about 2.5 hours. Hopefully we will be able to, I know because we're a big group, it's going to be slower, but hopefully we'll be able to get there well in time to, you know, spend some time at the double-decker root bridge while it's still sunlight. Okay, so guys, just a quick tip. The trek is quite long, and जैसे अगर आप दिन में यहाँ पे पहुँचो तो right now the sun is quite hot, so you might get dehydrated. तो बाहर ना there are a bunch of stalls where you can find water, cold drinks, ORS, some small tidbits, snacks which you can you know carry with you. I highly suggest carry some supplies because रास्ता definitely थोड़ा tough होने वाला है और बीच में you're definitely going to feel dehydrated and you're going to feel the need to snack on something. So maybe carry something sweet with you. तो यहाँ पे आप वो खरीद सकते हो सब कुछ. So guys, Shan here is our guide for our trek to the double-decker root bridge. So if you're here, make sure you you know take a guide along with you. They'll be able to direct you properly and give you a lot of information. Say hi to our audience, Shan. So Shan, you've been doing this for how long? You take groups, like you come as a guide with groups here?
I'm doing this 7 years back.
7 years,
Yes.
okay. And so tell me a little bit about this trek, like how long is it, how many steps, and how old is the bridge and all of that?
Yeah, the step is from the starting to the double decker. It's 3,500 steps.
Okay.
So again, it will take another 1.5 hours to go down. So coming back, it will take more time.
Okay, to climb up.
Yes, because going down it's easy. Climbing back, I think it's
More difficult.
yeah, it's more difficult.
And the route, how is the bridge made and how old is it?
The bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bridge is natural, but the local people, they have to form that road. No? They take that road and then they join that. So they will become the living road bridge.
Okay.
So downstairs also there is a suspension bridge. So before we reach the double decker,
We'll be crossing a suspension
Yes, you
bridge
have to
before
cross
that.
that.
Okay. When you're doing the trek, just remember you have to wear like really good, preferably trekking shoes, because it's 3,500 steps. It's going to be like a super long trek, so make sure you're comfortable in every possible way. Also, the trek is 3 kilometers long. But guys, 3 kilometers might seem like not a big deal, but it's all a steep incline, so it's going to be quite tough. It's going to take you about 1.5 hours one way and then back again. Okay guys, the steps are becoming narrower as we go down. So I think the trick is, because I almost missed one step, the trick is to slightly tilt your foot, walk down slanting so that you don't slip and fall. So guys, if you get really tired at any point, or you get injured, or you just feel like nahi ho pa raha hai abhi iske baad, so you also have porter services available at multiple points during your climb. So they actually are kind of like these makeshift stretchers on which you can actually lie down and they'll carry you up, which is I think an amazing thing, especially if you're traveling with someone who's a little elderly and like the knees can't support their weight. So the rates will vary depending upon the location at which you hire the porter service. So definitely make use of that if you feel like you're ever in need. In case you're stuck at a point and you can't see any porter around, you can just ask your guide to call the nearest porter and they'll come and help you out. So guys, कुछ सामान लाना ऊपर से भूल भी गए ना तो डोंट वरी, ऑन द वे जैसे आप देख रहे हो छोटे छोटे आपको ये स्टॉल्स मिलेंगे जहाँ पे यू कैन बाय ऑल योर बेसिक्स लाइक आई कैन सी कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स एंड वाटर चिप्स ऑल ऑफ दैट, तो ज्यादा टेंशन मत लो, आ जाओ आराम से। बट गाइज अभी तक ना पाथ में बहुत धूप थी एंड इट वाज लाइक थोड़ा सा ड्राई एंड एवरीथिंग, अभी जाके ना आई एम गेटिंग द फील्स दैट वी आर गोइंग टू द डबल डेकर ब्रिज। लुक हाउ इट्स लाइक ग्रीन ऑन बोथ साइड्स एंड इट्स कंप्लीटली लाइक कैनोपीड, द शैडो एवरीवेयर। So guys, we've reached this point where you can see the suspension bridge behind me, like this really narrow suspension bridge. We have to cross this to get to the other side, and as you can see, there are just 5 to 6 people walking on the bridge at once because it's a little flimsy and you don't know whether it can support that much weight or not, and this is man-made, right? But the living root bridges on the other hand, they're so strong, even if 50 people stand on it at once, nothing is going to happen to them. That's so cool. So I'm getting on the bridge now. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, this feels, the bridge is like a little wobbly. This is so thrilling. Guys, it was very thrilling on the bridge because some amazing people from our group were making the journey more adventurous for me by shaking the bridge. This bridge in particular is so beautiful. यहाँ से नीचे ना एक छोटा सा waterfall दिख रहा है and it is so nice. I just feel like standing on the bridge and admiring the view. Just look at this, guys. These people are honestly so lucky getting to stay literally in the midst of nature among so much beauty, and a lot of these are homestays. Like this one here is a homestay, so if you want to get the feels, you can also try staying at one of these, you know. Also guys, keep in mind you can't visit this location on Sundays because it's shut, so make sure you're here on any of the other 6 days of the week. Welcome to the world's only living double-decker route bridge right here in Meghalaya. As you can see, this double-decker bridge has been constructed using living roots. Isn't that extremely cool? So what the locals here have done is they have taken the living roots of rubber trees and intertwined them around bamboos. Over the years, constructing these sturdy bridges, which actually can support a lot of people and help them cross from one end to the other. These bridges are over 250 years old, and the locals even today have conserved them in the most pristine fashion. They're getting stronger by the day. This bridge was initially a single-decker bridge, but we all know about the torrential rainfall in the northeastern states. So when there used to be heavy rainfall, locals would not be able to cross this bridge because it would be submerged underwater, and that's the reason the top deck was built. We are now heading back. We actually spent a considerable amount of time at the double-decker bridge. It was a lot of fun. And now here comes the dreaded part, going back to our destination, which is a totally uphill climb of almost 3,500 steps again. So yeah. Also guys, if any of you has done this trek, let me know in the comments below how your experience was, how tiring it was for you, and any tips that you might have for us. Okay guys, just silence, sounds of birds chirping, forest sounds. Wow, this is beautiful. We just reached the hotel after the super tiring trek, and oh my god, the weather has transformed. Like the day was so hot, and right now there are literally clouds floating through the dining room. Like it's crazy. And we've ordered for some because we missed out on lunch, so we've ordered for some Maggi and pakoda. The perfect food for this cold weather. आज पहली बार समझ में आ रहा है हमने खा गया actual why is it called the clouds? There's literally like clouds floating through the property. It's just amazing outside. Come as we. Literally strolling amongst clouds.